Good morning, Banfield. I'm Karen.
And I'm Barb. Hold on to your wetsuits because boy, do we have a show for you.
Today, we're going to be talking about one of the most pressing issues in our changing world, ocean acidification.
We already know that dropping ocean pH reduces calcifying animals' ability to create their own shells and skeletons, and dampens the sensitive smell of larval fish. However, not much is known about its effect on our coastal marine invertebrates.
Invertebrates, such as everyone's favorite echinoderm, the sea cucumber, also known as the sea sub.
Today we're going to take a closer look at this amazing species and how anthropogenic carbon dioxide emissions may be changing their behavior.
But first, here's Ralph with the weather. Thank you, Karen. Well, this morning, like most others, we'll be seeing a high amount of CO2 emissions from industry as well as other anthropogenic activity. That CO2 front will be moving over the ocean, where about 30% of the emissions will be absorbed into the water, creating a series of chemical reactions, which will drop the overall pH. With oceans acidifying at a rapid rate, you might want to cancel that beach day, as it's set to disrupt almost every marine ecosystem. Now we'll look into the long-term forecast. Back to you, Karen. Thanks, Ralph. We'll be back after this break.
Every year, thousands of giant California sea cucumbers are viciously murdered by sunflower sea stars for food. The sweet sea cucumber spends its whole day peacefully grazing and resting.
Familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early
Until the sunflower sea star encroaches.
Fearing for his life, the sea cucumber is forced to expend tons of energy into fleeing.
tears are filling up their glasses. No expression, no expression. Hide my head, I want.
If he is captured, he may even be forced to throw up his guts.
No one deserves to live a life of fear. For just 50 cents a day, you can help foster a sea cucumber and help save a life.
The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had.
Hello and welcome back to Good Morning Bradfield. Today we'll be having a very special guest on our show, an expert on all things cucumber.
Here with us now is Dr. Nudibranch to tell us a little bit about her recent work on sea cucumber behavior.
Over to you, Dr. Nudibranch.
Thanks, Karen. As ocean pH drops, our team had to do something about it. We looked at sea cucumber anti-predation behavior and mimicked ocean acidification. We hope to answer the question, what effect will ocean acidification have on the predator response in sea cucumbers? Here's my assistant, Calpine, with some of the details.
As sea cucumbers rely on two main systems, chemoreception and mechanoreception, we also wondered, could a lower pH affect each mechanism differently? Our team predicted that a decreased pH would negatively affect the response in both systems, particularly chemoreception. To test mechanoreception, we held the sea star on the sea cucumber and measured the latency and travel distance of the response for 10 minutes. We did this 10 times under normal pH and 10 under lower pH. To test chemoreception, we held water over the sea star to create effluent and allow the sea cucumber to sense it. We also recorded the distance traveled by the sea cucumber.
As you can see, for chemoreception, our test for total distance moved and intensity of response yielded no significant difference between normal and low pH. This doesn't support our original hypothesis that chemoreception would be impaired. Similarly, no significant difference was seen for sea cucumber latency, total distance traveled, or intensity in our mechanoreception experiment, also not supporting our hypothesis.
Thankfully, sea cukes seem to be sticking around through climate change. However, we can't be certain about the future. We don't yet know what the long-term consequences of climate change will be. That could be another experiment. It may be that over time they do become impaired and suffer from ocean acidification. But let's not wait and see. Instead, help decrease CO2 emissions by choosing to be energetically green and clean.
Thank you, Dr. Nudibranch.
Now, just how important are sea cucumbers? We interviewed a local fisherman to find out.
Thanks, Karen. I'm here with local fisherman Joe, and he's here to tell us just how important sea cucumbers are.
Well, I personally love sea cukes. We fish them up all the time here in BC. Actually, giant sea California sea cucumber is only species of sea cucumber that fish them up here. If they die out, my family and I will really miss them out.
Thank you.
And that's all, folks.
Thank you for watching this episode of Good Morning Fairfield.
See you next time.